how to have leadership. They know when to score and when. So every time we're looking for a big-time veteran team, they are going to have the advantage. Now, guard play, when you play against a guard team, quick, fast, scoring. Will the veteran team be able to keep up with that speed?
Dan, you're a former basketball player too. I mean, all of us play the game, of course, but you're on a higher level. You played a shooting guard position way back. When you go up against a team that's full of veterans, a team that's been forming, playing for like more than 10 years, as a guard, as a youngster, how do you go up against that kind of challenge?
First of all, I would actually approach this looking at the time frame that are given for these matches. You can find that they are only playing for a short duration of time, so you want to make all the plays count as much as possible, make the quick scores, get to the 19 points. So it's going to be a matter of quick passes, and if you have somebody who is really good at it, let them take the score and lead on very well in advance.
Exactly, and of course, Games to the Future, we're talking about real meets virtual. Now, Coach and Dan, let's talk about the virtual aspect of our game. Now, I believe that to be a very good virtual basketball player, I feel like you have it in you. Like you have this coach mentality. Because you're controlling it, you know where the players are going, you're designed to play. Coach, what are your thoughts about it?
Well, here's the thing. Science has said that players are actually better because of the digital. Whether you're playing a video game, whether you're watching it with everything else, you are picking up the nuances of the game. The small things, the passes, the angles, the rebounds that helps you shape who you are as a player. So I think that's a big, big part of it because you just have overall more knowledge. Let me tell you, growing up, when I was playing games, I'm not as advanced as today's digital players.
Yeah, also, and we have the aspect of this is a 2-on-2 on the court, and backstage when they are doing digital, they're actually doing 3-on-3. So it's quite of a difference over there, but actually we are here to see how they do it, and it's an amazing thing to see how they're going to put on their shoes and jump on the court and get to the physical part.
Exactly, talking about the digital aspect and the virtual aspect of the game, 3-on-3 part of it. I have never played 3-on-3 basketball digitally. I mean, in the streets, all of us have done that. I've played 5-on-5 for the digital aspect of it, but I've never done 3-on-3, so it's going to be very interesting to find out how it pans out today.
Yeah, I think with the 3-on-3 action, right? I've played it. Now, I think I've played on different gaming systems, but the key thing is what are the driving angles, right? You catch the ball, you attack. And I think there's some patience that you have to have when you're playing digitally. Now, on the floor, you can get a sense of the timing of the game. Off the floor, digitally, you're going to have a different feel as time goes on.
Now, according to the rules, actually, they have only 4 players. So these 4 players, they are going to be backstage playing on the digital part. And then when they come back on the stage, now on the physical court, we're going to have these 2 players only who are going to be battling it out on the physical stage. Different rules, different setup, but we are here to see it all and have some fun.
If we're playing digital basketball, let me ask you, Coach and Dan, what will be your strategy? Because for me, when I play like online game for basketball, I'm more of like this offensive-minded person. I keep on shooting because at the end of the day, I don't get tired. I control it. I mean, I got a place and stuff like that. But for me, it's more like just keep shooting the ball. It's going to go in anyway. What's your game style, digital?
Well, here's the thing. They say defense wins championships. I would say you're wrong. Making baskets wins championships because all we have to do is score one more point more than the opponent. So the question is, for today and for every day till championship, who will score the one more point over so they could win?
I actually think about 3-on-3 as a game of, flossing out and, flexing on your opponent. So there's a lot of mix of tactics, and there's also so many things that people do on the 3-on-3 court that you cannot do on the normal basketball court. This means that it's a very entertaining game, and it's very entertaining to watch. Actually, when you see the 3-on-3, there's so much you can embarrass your opponent, and you get to make nice moves. Steph Curry kind of.
Exactly. We're going to find out who makes a lot of crossovers today, who shoots a lot of threes, who showboats and all that good stuff. I can't wait for this to start. Digital, real, together right here, Games of the Future. I just love it.
Yeah, I think, Dan, you bring up a great point, right? He talks about the creativity of the game. Anytime you're playing one-on-one, two-on-two, three-on-three, there is some sort of creative, whether it's an in-and-out dribble, it's a fake, listen, it's even talking trash, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That alone brings the sense up. So we may see some heated games, which only adds to the tenacity of it and really this determination on who's going to win.
Absolutely. I wonder how they're going to ref the digital part, because the ref is also digital, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if he has a console and he's also playing the game. Yeah.
You know, in the digital game, we're going to have some character stages too. So that's going to be very, very interesting. Now, I want us to go back a little bit in time during our playing years.
Yep.
So when I was still playing, I was doing the shooting guard, okay? I was never athletic. I was never really super fast, but I was relentless and I can shoot. That's what I could do. So for a game like this, on 3-on-3, like what you said, it's all about flashing moves, it's all about speed, it's all about athleticism. So, Coach, now, from your background, how has the game changed 3-on-3 wise from way back until today?
Well, I'm not going to give away my age, but I did play when short shorts were in. Now they're back again, right?
Yeah.
And as you can tell from both of you, I'm not very tall compared to these trees. So what it is, before it was passing, cut, you're looking for different situations, you're waiting for the perfect shot. Nowadays, oh no.
Yeah.
I get the ball, I'm going right down your throat so I could score. It's very little passing, a lot more showboating, a lot more creativity. Those things is what brings the game up. Yes, it's changed. Do people like the trash talking? I do. But I don't know about anybody else.
And now it's also very difficult because sometimes these players are mic'd. So whatever you say actually can also be broadcasted. You're like, you're changing room, you're talking a strategy, and it can be hard, you know? So it's difficult.
You know, I feel like when Dan, I mean, way back when he was actively playing, he would just like dunk on people.
Yeah.
Like, how tall are you? 6'2"?
Yeah, I'm
6'3"?
6'2". I'm 6'2".
6'2" with long arms, and I'm sure Dan can jump under a roof, and he runs fast. He
No
does
way.
marathons now, so
Oh,
you
my
talk about
goodness.
condition from way back until now.
Yep.
This guy's a legend.
Yeah, actually, I play marathon. Marathon is one of the best sports, but here, right now, in basketball, the endurance and the physicality of this sport is way difficult than running because it's a lot of dashing up and down. You can find that there's a lot of ankle breaking, and to avoid injury, you really have to play safe.
That's true. Coach?
Well, I tell you, I think one of the things is how are the players going to play on this court, right? This is a court like we've never seen before. And the speed and the quickness, right? That's one part of the 2-on-2, 3-on-3 game.
Yeah.
Are they going to have the same type of reaction period here on this court as well? Anytime you play on a different court, right? Whether it's wood, whether it's plexi, whatever it's like looks like this court.
Yeah.
How are the players' joints and health-wise is going to be? It's going to take a lot of taxing on the body, so we'll see how it goes for the whole tournament.
You know, what's real interesting is I want to do a challenge right now. To all of you who are watching live all over the world, there's 3 of us right here. We got to challenge the champion, not for a super match, just a friendly match after the whole tournament is over. What do you guys think?
Man, listen, I like it. I'm coming. Whoever wins the championship, we're coming for you. Now, I may not run up and down, and I'm not going to drive to the basket, but I will shoot. I will make some shots.
If the price is worth it, I'm game.
Well, you know, we got a lot of action happening today. Can't wait for this. We got fans coming into the attendance. Coach, now let's talk about the impact of this within the community of basketball.
Well, I've been to a lot of different events, right? You see different 3-on-3 tournaments. You've been FIBA qualifying, Olympics, etc. But when you have something different, right, it brings up the desire to learn more about it, right? So there's going to be a lot of people here in community in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, who wants to come and check this out. And I guarantee this will be something you've never seen before, which is why it's so important. Let's enlarge our vision. Let's enlarge our dream in our minds so that we can bring in some more competitive sports. And now we're bridging the gap between the physical and the digital. And that alone speaks to today's world.
All right, in terms of also the age difference of people who are playing, you know, now we have really young players and old players all in the digital part. So it's very good, actually, as you said, very good point to bridge the gap between all these differences and let everybody enjoy playing games as they are. Whether you are back at the console or you are out there on the court, it's everybody out there enjoying and having fun, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. No, I'm so pumped up for this. I'm sure you guys too. And as we always say, you know, the past was yesterday. The present is the past. The future starts right now. And you know what? There's only one thing left to say. It's game time.
Let's make it happen.
It is.
We've got a great match coming up, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, let's meet the first team. Please welcome them on stage, E7. Please give it up for E7. Introducing next their opponent. Let's meet the next team. Please give a warm welcome to the Adria All-Stars. Please put your hands together for the Adria All-Stars.
All right, so here we go. Coach H and Coach H and Dan, Steve here, of course, we're providing your pre-game hype and analysis. Here we are, right about to begin. Coach, what are your thoughts? We've got your both teams right at the desk.
I mean, listen, we already talked about that Adria was going to be tall, big, and strong. And the moment they walked out there, I was like, wow, these boys been in the weight room. It's going to be tough for E7, but we'll see the speed and quickness that we talked about earlier, Dan.
Yeah, we've seen now E7 walking in as well. We've seen the number 3 player, Tamim. We're expecting a lot from him as well. Not only that, we have Adam, who displayed amazing talent. And it's amazing to see who's going to get the best position. We have also number 10, Kolja. He's one of the best players as well. Let's see how this goes.
You know, in terms of 3-on-3 basketball, like what you said, Dan, earlier, it's all about speed. You know, it's not just about the height. If we're talking about classic basketball, okay, height really matters. But with 3-on-3 concept, it's all about speed, it's all about quickness, it's all about agility, it's all about being really physically fast.
You're 100% correct, but with the size of Sivo and Campo for Adria, you are talking about two guys where they could really pound the ball on the inside. And that's where I think it may shift to their favor. Okay. Now, conditioning, the defense intensity, all that's going to come down. But when the game is tight, are they going to be able to get close points to the basket?
All right, the Adrian All-Stars have been known to have a mantra. They are locked and loaded. So I think that tells a lot about their back screen, their digital players who have been displayed there. We have Sebo, who's really good on the console. We're going to see them doing a lot of it as well. So I'm in between these two games. Let's see how it goes. I
mean, you know, Coach was saying Adria All-Stars have the height advantage, the physicality, but I'm always leaning into the underdog. So I would probably say E7 when it comes to like the physical basketball, they're more into like the underdogs into the game. So we're going to find out how physicality goes up against the smaller dudes.
Well, here's the thing. The team that showed up with the Toon All-Stars jerseys, all right, from Space Jam, that's Adria. You can't get away from that. So I'm going with the All-Stars of Adria. They have the size. They have the ability to finish on the inside. Now, hopefully, the gamers are going to control it all.
We also have this E7, which I'm leaning on to. They have really good numbers. If you believe in numbers, we have number 11, Dino. Dino is a good name, yeah? Also number 99, Harun. These are all very Rook number 3, Tamim.
And you know what I've noticed? E7, they're more of like leaning into the youth.
Yep.
So they got fresher legs.
Yeah.
You know, they're more bouncy. They would probably be faster. Okay, don't get me wrong. I mean, Adria will be more physical and is stronger, but I'm more into like, you know what? Who's more athletic? Who's faster? Let's go in.
Wait a second. Are you telling me you picked the teams based on numerology? You looked at the numbers, you're like, you know what? That's my team.
No way. I didn't even know the numbers were there, but when numbers are there, man. You gotta look at the numerology, and they obviously picked this for a reason. So either way, they're gonna have to make it count, back digitally, and also on the court, yeah.
Okay, one last question. So here we go. We're about to begin, of course, the first game here at Games of Future. We are so excited for this. One last question for you both. What are you looking forward in this game?
I just want to see how it's going to start, right? We've been waiting for this all day.
Yeah.
How is it going to start, and then how is it going to end, and then everything in between? The play, the gaming, the coaching, all of that. And, of course, we talked earlier, how the player is going to react to the floor.
For me, I would actually want to see the digital part because we've been on the court all our lives. I want to see the digital part and how it plays into the physical game. So the in-between is what I'm actually looking for.
Well, you know what? We'd like to say it's game time all together. How about let's do it together?
Oh.
On my count. Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go.
It's
Here we
game
go.
time. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. It's
game time.
Well, we are here for the first match of the Phygital Games of the Future here in Abu Dhabi 2025. We've had our teams introduced to us. My name is Sarah Essa and I am here with my co-coms, BB. BB, do you want to say hi?
Hey guys, hope you're doing well. We're very, very excited. We've got the game between E7 and All-Stars, the Adria All-Stars. We're very excited. The players look very excited. And yeah, let's make it happen. Welcome to the game.
I mean, welcome to the game. It's my first time getting involved in Phygital. I mean, a mixture of digital and physical. The players will play the digital version first, followed by the physical version. And here we go. They are set up. They had 5 minutes to warm up. Time for the toss.
Y'all ready?
All right, and the game has started. We've got Team E7 with the ball right now, and a quick three-pointer, and it is out of line. So as you guys can see, the limit is there. These guys have to be quick, pass quick, and get onto the shot. We've got a pass right there, and a block. Nice block from Adria. Let's go. And that was a lovely dunk by Adria. Good job, guys. Another block by E7 again.
Heading out back for another 3. That counts as 2 points here on the digital game. What a shot. I guess physicality doesn't matter here in the digital game, but the All-Stars seem to be quite big build. Quick games, both digital and physical. So it's all about speed, agility, and making sure every play counts.
And we've got another dunk by Kolja. This guy is like rocking it on the game. And another dunk straight up by Dino. As we said earlier, and as our host said, E7 is the underdogs. But you can tell that they're trying their best to get some going. Kolja's obviously on the lead here. But we've got 1 point for E7. So far the game is one-sided, but we don't lose hope here. And another point for the Adrians. I guess it's pretty much sorted at this point. The game ends in 10 minutes or the first team to get to 19 points, in case you guys don't know.
Jamming it right. Baby.
At least they're on the scoreboard, BB. I mean, it is first game out. Nerves will be in there. First game of the day and first game of the tournament. There is a group stage before they go into the knockout, so still a chance for E7. And of course, we've still got the physical game to come. Another shot there. Adria All-Stars are just flying at the moment. Clearly very well practiced on the game.
I love the tricks. Honestly, these guys look like they've been playing professionally for quite the time. Another 2-point shooter for Paulo, but it didn't go through. Adam's trying to go in with a dribbling and trying to go for the pass, but unfortunately, Dino was able to get it through and go for the dunk again. The score seems to be just standing. I wish that E7 could do something immediately. And another point for the Adrian. At this point, it's literally one-sided, but we've still got hope. The game isn't over. As you know, guys, in digital basketball, we don't wait until the last moment. We gotta move on immediately because every point counts from the beginning.
Is that one going to go in? Just out, but good rebound. Now it is 13-3 to the Adria All-Stars. It looks like they're just flying. Do you think they'll make it to the 19 before the time's out? Another shot, another point there for E7. Climbing their way back.
I think they will.
Confidence boost here.
They will.
Just 5 points away. Before we turn around and head straight out to the court. There are 4 players in each team, 3 on the roster. Although for the digital game they are not allowed to substitute, but it doesn't look like All-Stars need a substitute here.
I mean, Colja's pretty blocking every shot from E7. And E7 is trying to get a point here and there. I feel like they just need a little bit more practice, but they will do it for sure. And we've got 2 points left for Team Adria. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna end before the 5-minute countdown?
Oh, they're gonna go out in style. Let's see if they're gonna go for one outside of the arc.
Pushing right through.
And we've got the shot from Paulo going in, but it's missed again. Colja seems to be blocking every single shot coming in. And we've got a dunk for E7. That was wild, guys. Good job. At least you guys are fighting for it. At least you guys are going out with dignity. And the last point coming in.
Nice pass.
So far, E7 has
just
been
1 point away. Just 1 point away now from taking the digital game, and they've done it.
Not today, Superman.
All-Stars.
Today's MVP is
All-Stars.
honestly good game, and we hope to see better performance from E7 in the physical tournament. I mean, these guys look all buffed. These guys look like they've been playing basketball. So yeah, let's get it going, guys.
All right, so there we have it. You've seen the digital part of the game. Well, technically we could say the first half, you've seen total domination.
Listen, 19-7, Adria was showing the inside presence of their players. Now, will they be able to take that same inside presence on the court?
Absolutely domination of the court by the digital players. And right now we have seen a little bit of warm-up out on the court. They want to take it now to the physical level. Will they have the exact tenacity that they have behind? Let's see how it goes.
You know, we're going to find out, but I'm still trying to root for E7 for this physical part because as we said earlier, you know, they kind of like the underdogs on this matchup. As we've seen, Adria is just bigger, stronger, but we also got E7 who are more youthful. They got fresh legs, so it's going to be very interesting to find out what happens from this point on.
Well, especially now that we've seen the court lit up, that three-point line looks pretty far.
Yeah.
Right? So shooting and long rebounds, so players chasing where the ball's going to go, may be a big impact with what we see today.
In terms of strategy, I would say this is really open. and they have to test out their waters first.
Yeah.
So that we see how they play against each other. Testing the E7, they have really tall guys over there. We can see them when they are doing their warm-up. And it's interesting to see how they play out all these short players versus tall players. I think we're going to see a lot of action right now in the second half.
Coach, if you were coaching E7, you're down pretty much by 12 points. What is your game plan?
Well, we're going to do a lot of pick and pop or dribble handoffs. Really get everything out in the open floor, which then allows the defense problems to either switch or stay. So you're going to see a lot of those matchup issues. If I was E7, I would say, listen, we're quicker, we're faster, and we could shoot. Get to some scoring spots, which would be the elbow and the lower box, and let's see if we can catch up.
Now, one of the strategies which Adria All-Stars used was really good defense. We see there are a lot of blocks on the rim, so which made the part of the E7, they were really going forward for the layups and the dunks. But now they have to re-strategize because already their game has been read, and it's going to have a different strategy when they come back.
I mean, if I was E7, what I'll probably do is just keep shooting threes. That's all there is, because I don't feel like they can dominate the paint given the fact that Adria All-Stars have really bigger guys. But that being said, I have full confidence with E7. They keep it shooting threes. They just got to make it up and maybe put some stops and just go for fast lay-ins in there, because I think the advantage is they're more faster. They can use that against the bigger guys. However, Adria being the bigger guys, I think the advantage is they would close down the lane and make it hard for these guys to like penetrate inside.
Yeah, they're going to make it into a slugfest, right? Because right now, 19-7, E7 has a long uphill climb to get to make sure they get some more points. So they're going to speed up the game. Adria's going to slow down the game, and then they're going to be able to go ahead and chip away.
I would beg to differ. If I were Adrian, I would not slow down. I would totally go for the cutthroat, because you want to dominate from the start.
Yeah.
Because this competition is really high intense, and you have to really show the opponents that we are not here to play. We're actually here to play, but we don't play easy.
Yeah.
We are going for the kill from the get-go.
And I think what you got to do if you're E7 is that you got to make a lot of defensive stops fast.
Yep.
Because your enemy, your opponent, is not just Adria, it's time.
Yep.
Time is running down pretty fast. Now, Adria, I think the key point for them is maintain that comfortable lead, you know, keep on going down the paint and just roll over for the win.
Yeah, listen, both of you guys make some great points, but you're wrong, all right? Here's the thing, right? Small teams have to speed up the game. They have to. They have to, plain and simple. And Adria, now I understand your point about that you want them to keep going, but we got to be able to make sure that they get amount of points and stopping them.
Amazing choice of outfits, right? Steve, let's wrap it up. Maybe
Well,
we
yeah,
get
you
back
know
to
what?
the game.
Now it's time for us to check on our commentators. It's game time. Here we go.
Well,
It
BB, we
is
are back
definitely
for the
good.
digital version. We are back for the digital version, and it was an interesting start on the. We're back for the physical version. It was an interesting start on the digital version. E7 trailed there, but what can they do out here on the physical court?
I mean, they're pretty behind on score, but they should be able to get it back. We've seen the difference in sizes between the players, but I feel like E7 will surprise us. They will have something hidden. The hidden talents are going to come out on the physical team. So we're very excited. Really love this. I'm excited to see how this will turn out. This could be a huge turnover for E7, or it could just be going on with the lead for Adria All-Star.
Yeah, they were straight out of their seats after the digital game. They seemed keen to get into this. They had some time to warm up, but here we go. A couple of high fives through the team. We have 3 on the roster, so they can substitute throughout the time. Let's see what happens. E7 off to a very quick start, blocked by the All-Stars number 13.
I feel like Koja's style of playing is just blocking players. He's been doing that on the digital game, and he's literally doing it on the physical tape too. I mean, the guy is huge, he's massive. He's utilizing his whole physical body for the game. I love it. E7's gotta really get going and show some extra effort to be able to catch up. We've got 8 points difference, 12 points differences, and it should be, oh, we've got the first shot from Adria.
Yes, he did seem to take his own physical character into the game. Now let's see what he can do with it here on the actual court. Let's see, they're playing a bit more of a slower strategic game, going for the 3, misses that shot. Number 14 of E7 picks it up. Now taking it round the top of the arc, going for another 3 here is his teammate. No scores for the last minute or so. Let's see who can pick up. All Stars now trying again. Layup, score that one, pushing their lead slightly ahead. Let's see the replay.
And that was a wild dunk. Again, Koja, I believe, number 13, is just killing it on the stage. He's wild. He's just there, living it to the passion. You can feel the passion. And we've got a point for E7. Still going hard. I mean, they're slowly kind of reducing the difference between them. But at this point, I feel like Adria is taking it all on the lead. We've got 5 minutes to go, and it is a huge difference between them. I feel like they can just try to play it slow, try to waste some time, but these guys are just killing it. They just want to go and score, try to get as many points as possible. I mean, the day just started, and yeah, they're in full energy. So can't wait to see what's going to happen next in the future games as well.
Absolutely. Well, there's a substitution there for E7. Number 99 has come in. Well, it is a group stage, so it's super important, obviously, to win this match, but also win with a difference, because you want to make sure that you have that goal difference going into the end of the group stage when they split out who will be going where. Good touch there from the All-Stars player. Now, working their way in with a new play. Looks like a foul was called.
I feel like if E7 gets to double digits before the time ends, I would just be internally satisfied. I feel like that's a good, goal for them, since the match is clearly decided. But you never know. You never know. There might be a chance towards the end. E7 could win over. Yeah. I mean, we still have 4 minutes. I would be happy if I just see a 2-digit on the E7 score. But unfortunately, so far, Adria has been scoring one after the other. From 2-pointers to slam dunks to layovers. It's just insane. These guys are not letting it rest. These guys are not even trying to rest themselves. They're just killing it on the court.
Absolutely. Well, we're looking now at the replay. Let's see. I mean, they're extremely good players also on the court, as they are physical. We've got a timeout, I believe. Now having a quick team chat.
Got a 1-minute timeout.
Bit of a review of the match so far. Yeah, just a 1-minute timeout. Looking at the referees there, also having a bit of a discussion. Slightly different ball used for the half-court 3-on-3 compared to a full basketball match. Oh, look, we've got a point of view cam from the ref. That's pretty cool. Now players back on court, 1-minute timeout done. 4 minutes, 22 left. Adria All-Stars lead 27-8 to E7. I mean, they struggled in the digital game, but they're struggling a little bit more here on the physical court. You can see a massive difference in their physicality. E7's advantage here would be to be nippy, small, quick, fast, round the court. But they're not quite using that. They're getting stuck. And All-Stars are having a more relaxed approach. Shot missed there from the free throw.
And honestly, just I want to point it out, guys. We are currently in games of the future, and that also means that we've got the technology of the future. Point of view cameras. We've got cameras all over the court, so showing it at every single angle. You guys are literally just enjoying it. We've got a full day filled with matches. Make sure you enjoy every single part of it, guys. Get your snacks. We've got a long way to go. These players came all the way through the world just to be here in Dubai playing today in every different discipline. And we're here very excited to be casting the digital basketball game. So far, the game hasn't scored any games yet. But again, I still stick to my point. I want E7 to reach a double-digit point before the end of the game. to me, this would be a small win for them just to get them through. And that was a nice layover, but unfortunately, it was blocked again by Koja.
It would be good. It looks like they're struggling to work out the best strategy. They're trying for the threes outside of the arch, but they're struggling with that risky shot as well because you have to be good at shooting. But they're also struggling to work the ball in. They need to rethink, and perhaps I think speed would be the key here. Another shot there coming in for All Stars, just extending their lead. 29-8 now. Another one in there. I mean, it's important for them to extend their lead, and we're going to go for another three up here from, I think his name is Koija. See, working the ball back in and out. Foul called. Now leading 29-9. Just 2 points scored here by E7. Are they going to do a substitution? It seems not. Let's see, they need to really think about their strategy. What's currently happening is not working. Very easily put in there by number 13 from the All-Stars.
One more point, guys. One more point. You got this. One more point. I just want them to score. Come on, E7. I got it. Tamim, you gotta do it, bro. I think they have got it in second two digits. To me, that's a win. A win is a win, guys. A win is a win.
Into the 2 digits go E7. 7 from the digital game and 3 from the physical. They're trying again now for the threes, but I mean, their accuracy percentage on that is not the highest. Just shown how to do it by number 10 of All Stars. Another 3 there. Can they match their scores from the digital game? 2 minutes 27 to go, BB.
There's over 14 points difference between the teams. 24 points difference. This is an insane. This is like a whole match altogether. I feel like some games won't even reach those points. I feel like this was a good start of a game. It's a good challenging start of the day. But E7's got to really step it up on the group stages to be able to be qualified for the future games as well. I feel that we might see them doing better in the future games. They're going to obviously sit together and discuss their strategies. I think like this will be a wake-up call for them. Hey, we're in the real thing now. We're in the real game now. There are teams coming all over the world. We're going to be fighting them. And again, oh, that was a first block from E7. Really exciting. I see that they're really upgrading their level. And another goal for E7. I'm rooting for the underdogs, even though they're losing this game. But honestly, I feel like they will come back. They'll do something good. And again, good job to the All-Stars. They are All-Stars, to be honest. The Adria people, the Adria All-Stars have really showed great gameplay from Kolja, from Combo, and from Paolo for sure. And they've got another substitute.
I mean,
so yeah, we've got 1.5 minutes left. Take it on, Sarah.
My highlight there was that block. There from the E7 player. I mean, it was a bit of smart play, good read there. Now, let's see, they've just substituted again. They have 3 players on the roster for the match. They can rotate in. This is their 3rd substitution. Let's see what fresh legs can do. And also fresh insight. They've had a chance to sit back, watch the game, see what's happening, and then come on and apply slightly different strategy. No coach here. They control their own substitutions and their own strategy and coaching in terms of how they're going to play it on the court. Now the score is 36-13, going the way of the Adria All-Stars so far. They took an initial lead in the digital game, and now extending their lead here. Back E7 trying again, going for a 3, miss. I think they should give up on the attempts. I mean, the accuracy has been not the best, something that they could definitely work on going into their next games, and they haven't really been under pressure for those 3s. Lovely little pass round the back. Bit of showboating, you could say, there from the All-Stars player. Now another 3 for number 99, misses that one. Now, 2nd attempt. No, he's choosing to take it in with a layup, and it puts another point on the board for E7.
Honestly, great gameplay. At this point, they're just showing their skills. They're trying to get nice shots. They're trying to get some content for them as well. And I feel that should be fair. We're moving on 30 seconds to the game. And E7 is still trying to shoot the 3-pointers, knowing that it's not the best strategy, as Sarah just mentioned. It's insane, guys. Come on, just go with the layups, guys. It's not working for you, so make sure you do that. But again, I feel like that is their choice at the end of the day. Moving on to 10 seconds to the game, but we've got a timeout or a substitute, I believe. Oh no, we've got a foul. All right, and the last 10 seconds for the game, E7 with another three-pointer. That didn't make it, unfortunately. How surprising. And we end the game with a three-pointer from the Adria All-Stars. Congratulations. Honestly, great game. Congratulations to the Adria All-Stars.
Right on the buzzer there, BB. I mean, they were incredible throughout the digital game, but also the physical game. I mean, the scores matched both games. Did you see? Quite incredible.
Quite insane, honestly. It's like they are just as skilled on the physical realm, just as a digital film. That's honestly very, very, very overwhelming just from the first game. Guys, this is just the beginning. We are going to see much more entertaining games out there. We're really loving it. And honestly, congratulations to the Adria All-Stars. Hard luck to the E7 team. We wish you the best for your next games. And yeah, they definitely need to sit down and strategize together.
Well,
we're going to be
coming up,
throwing
we
it
have
down.
more group matches. Over to the desk to introduce those in.
Sorry.
I think. I don't know. No, it seems like the desk are not coming in just yet. So let me tell you about the format. We have 4 groups, A, B, C, D. In each group, there are 4 teams. They will all play each other once. Then we will have our teams that will go through into the knockout stages. Coming up next, we have 2 more teams in Group A. That is Great Team Brazil versus Derventa. Now we're just watching the Adria All-Stars take a couple of photos. They won their first match out here for Games of the Future. Here in Abu Dhabi, basketball is put on by M42. Now we're going to head back over to Steve on the desk.
So we can see that you're a little bit of a crowd favorite. And I want to know now, what level of preparation goes into the performance that you put out? And how is it different in the mental and the physical and digital stage?
Both those are very important, you know. We put a lot of effort here, you know, and digital is important, the same as physical, you know, and we put a lot of work, and this is how it happens, when you put a lot of work.
That's good to hear. And how is it different between the digital stages and the physical? What differences do you feel when you perform in both?
Like in physical, it's more like, you know, when you prepare, you train, this is like the same. Let's say it's just like different level, you know. You play games, you do it like in real life. So I would say we did the same preparation, but you know, it's different like game and stuff, everything.
All right, that's great to hear. Thank you very much, Paulo, and congratulations.
Thank you, everyone.